you might still run into situations where your slide is busy. Some of you mentioned, right? Like my CEO or leadership is hard to convince, and maybe they like a lot of words, right? So there could be situations where you're not able to get by with fewer words. In those situations, use builds, use animation to convey your slide. So this is for example, this CEO wants to talk about these 3 capabilities, 1, 2, and 3. And you flash this slide and it has all this content. Immediately what happens with the audience, they start reading these things. 1, 2, 3. They're not listening to you anymore. They are just starting to read the slide. So in order to avoid that, right, use builds, especially, right, if you think of Investor Day, live events, live conferences, you can use a lot of builds. And it works very well with AV technology today, right? Even people who are running the show are familiar with it. So you start with high level. These are my 3 capability areas. Let me talk about 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Let me talk about 2, ABC. Let me talk about 3, ABC. So the audience is following you, looking at you, understanding what you're trying to say versus reading slides on their own. You want to avoid that.